So, this video right here is about to be about the kids. They ain't never got their ass wet. They just walk through life and do whatever it is they want to do with no consequences. See, we can't relate at all because I'll fuck you up, number one. And my mom and my grandma would have whipped my ass in return. So I can't even really feed into that. Because I grew up in a household where somebody tells you, I can't even say somebody. Let me take that back. An adult tells you to do something, you're expected to do it as they told you to do it. A lot of children, a lot of children nowadays, I can't even say nowadays, children in this generation have no regard for respect or authority. So moms would tell them to do 1,000 things 1,000 times. It's never done. You tell mom, hey, why don't you beat him? Why don't you crack him upside his ass? Oh no, I don't want to call. I don't want to hurt him. I don't. That's not every solution is to beat a kid. I'm not telling you to abuse your child, but it's okay to crack his ass every now and then. You let so much shit slide, it becomes overwhelming. So now you out in public. Main man wants to jump up and down. He wants to kick shit off the shelf. And then what? What do? You scream or holler at him, hey, I'm going to put you in timeout. Yeah, you going to put him in timeout. When? When you leave the store? You're not about to make niggas stand in the corner inside the store. You're not. Because you're shopping. So he's clearly not about to stand in the corner inside the store. That's not it. Your best bet is to whip his ass. Excuse me. Right there on the spot. You prolonging it only makes your situation worse. Your kid ripping and running, screaming and hollering and crying and whining all day because you don't whip his ass. You whip his ass, you'll see a totally different change in his behavior. And when I say whip his ass, I mean consistent. Don't whip his ass for one thing out in public. But when you're in the house, you give him a pass. Or don't let him say certain things in the house. And then in public, you be like, oh, don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. If you whip his ass in the house for saying some shit like that, you whip his ass out in public for saying the same shit. You don't let him go simply because, oh, I don't want to beat him because people watching. You don't want to beat him because people watching, but people watching him disrespect you. Him, her, the child, period. You say you don't want to beat this child, but no, you say you don't want to beat the child in public. I'm sorry. Let me correct that. Say you don't want to beat the child in public, but the child acts out in public. You wait till you get home. It's stupid. People hurt. People hold certain conversations around children. Personal conversations, to be exact. Very personal. But then when they say things like stay in a child's place, how can you say stay in a child's place when you're having an adult conversation surrounding this child? You tell a child, hey, mind your business when two adults is talking. But yet y'all share information with a child. How that work? How that work? Y'all tell a kid, yeah, you stay in a child's place. But then in the presence of a child, y'all start holding a conversation about their mom and dad right in front of them. Start holding a conversation about their classmates. Start holding all types of conversations that shouldn't have a child involved. Nobody says, hey, yo, go to the other room. Hey, step out. Hey, go do this. Hey, go do that. Nobody says that. Y'all just keep the conversation going and 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 going. So now, here this child is, future references, somebody else holding a conversation about the same person y'all was talking about. But the child engages in the conversation though. Child jumps in. No, he never did that because my mom said. Oh, y'all looking at the little kid like, where the fuck this little kid come from? Where the fuck this little kid come from? The little kid comes from having conversations held above their head on numerous occasions. People constantly, I can't even say people, adults, constantly holding conversations around a child that shouldn't be held. So they go and repeat these things. Granted, nobody is trying to, I can't say that. I was about to say, no parent is trying to bash their child. I mean, no parent is trying to bash their child's father to the child. But I had to take that back. I had to take that back. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all having conversations around these children that shouldn't be held. Talking about things, showing them things. All the things that children shouldn't be exposed to. I even just jumped on my son and asked about it earlier. He asked me to use my phone. Here, bro, you can use my phone. Take it. He's on a bunch of TikToks. In my opinion, that's not gaining you nothing. At all. So for as long as you use my phone, you use it for educational purposes only. Only. Yeah, he gets upset. Nah, I don't want your phone no more. I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. Alright, well, that's fine. Give me my shit back. And that's where that shit ends right there. That's a lot of parents' problem these days. Y'all want to bargain and negotiate with a child. I'm not doing neither. I'm not bargaining with you. I'm not asking you what you want to do. I'm not asking you where you want to go. I'm not asking you what you want to eat. You gonna do what the fuck I tell you. And then that's it. Straight like that. There's no compromise. Not compromising with a fucking child. Are you kidding me? Yo, I just had 2 lighters in here. To my left or my right? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to find a lighter. Well, yeah. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all think I'm negotiating with a child. Or even compromising. Unless you sleeping in a bed that's too short for your feet. You're wearing clothes that your legs are too long for. Or you wearing shoes that your feet is too big for. Then you complain. Or give a complaint. I'm not negotiating with no child. I tell my son, or any of my children, not just my son, any kid of mine, yo, do this. Nobody's about to ask me a question. Nobody's arguing. Because with discipline comes consistency. You can't beat a child. You can't tell a child one thing. And this is for the parents that, try to be a kid's friend. Oh, yeah, tell him fuck this and tell him fuck that. Now you telling your kid to use cuss words. It goes in one ear and out the other. I used to do it. I used to tell my son, yo, what's up, little bitch? I used to say that shit all the time. I stopped that shit quick. That shit was very short-lived. Because I don't want my son walking around talking like that. Hey, what's up, little bitch? I don't want my son talking like that. At all. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny. But it's not productive. So, yeah, I laugh at my son. Well, I laughed at my son, but it's not funny. So now, I try to watch what I say around him, and I try to watch what I do around him. Because he's very sponge-like. And the shit that he say is just out of order. That's why I say to a lot of parents, you shouldn't encourage your child to disrespect the other parent. And you have a lot of moms that'll be like, yeah, tell your dad he ain't shit. Tell your dad he ain't around. Call your dad this or call your dad that. That shit's not cool. That's just not cool at all. Because at the end of the day, you put a stamp in between you and your child and both parents. See, most motherfuckers think, oh, I'm going to turn your child against you. You're not. You're actually turning your child against the both of y'all. You actually turning your child against the both of y'all. Because the child develops your feelings, but he sees the opposite actions. So you're telling the child, yeah, fuck your dad. I hate your dad. You should hate your dad. But now, here's dad paying child support. Not just paying child support, but coming to grab the baby every weekend. Making sure that kid got everything for school. Making sure the kid got Pampers, wipes, and shit like that. But he's only a stepdad. Then you still turn around and tell him, oh, that's not enough. Real dad don't do nothing, though. But you tell him, that's not enough. It's crazy. My mind. Just hurt right now. Not to mention, yo, my dog got into a car accident. And this is everybody else's opinion. My dog got into a car accident. They totaled his car, fishtailed him. He got full coverage. The people he got into an accident with had full coverage. This nigga went to work. He went to work. Are you kidding me? He just got his shit fishtailed. You mean tell me you went to work? Crazy. I'd have sat up in that motherfucker, head twisted to the side. Yo, you gotta call the ambulance. I can't turn my head. My neck hurt and my back hurt. I think I went to work. Then I text him and asked him. I said, yo, bro, why would you go to work? He said, oh, I needed a paycheck. Oh, yeah, you're a fucking idiot. And I know he's watching this. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Because somebody told him the car's undrivable. Not total, I'm sorry, undrivable. Undrivable. Nonetheless, they had to hit you with some force. I don't give a fuck what side you hit me on. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. My neck hurt, my back hurt. I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance. Straight like that. Then you worry about your bills and shit like that. Listen, man, I tally that all inside. I tally that all up. Because this shit goes on my credit. If I get evicted out of my apartment, that shit goes on my credit. Y'all got to take care of that. You don't talk that. That's what a lawyer for. The lawyer gets in there and tells them everything they need to hear. But you don't go back to work, bro. Are you kidding me? Nah. You don't go back to work. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Please click the link and subscribe. And I got y'all with another video tomorrow.